Imagine a life where you got to have sex with anyone you wanted whenever you wanted. Would you be happy? Hey everyone, and welcome to Thinking Things Over. Today we're going to be talking about the good life. In this video, I'm going to have you consider the possibility that life today is similar in essence to a famous 20th century novel. And yes, we will be talking a lot about sex and drugs. Are we living in Aldous Huxley's Brave New World? I happen to have a copy of it. Right here in my drawer. No, I don't usually keep it there. But in a lot of ways, the world we're living in today is reminiscent of the world depicted in this book. I'll spare you an in-depth plot summary, but one particular theme is extremely important. The theme I want to talk about is that of indulgence. Specifically, I want to get into how indulgence and control interact. So, spoiler alert, the society in Brave New World is supposed to be a dystopia. In the book's world state, the people are genetically engineered to fit perfectly into the social hierarchy. The population is designed such that there are just the right amount of people with just the right amount of intelligence at every class level of the society. So, if every person feels fulfilled in their place, all is good. Simple as that. With this, the population is hooked on a drug called soma, which is supposed to make you feel good. It's uplifting, soothing, etc. Okay, so everyone's happy with their situation, their job is a good fit, it's stimulating enough, and they're constantly high. Additionally, there is an extremely permissive sex culture. In this world, sex is simply a short-term pleasure. It's entertainment. It's unfathomable that you wouldn't indulge any and all of your sexual desires, and almost rude if you wouldn't indulge someone else's. If it feels good, it is good. So, in Brave New World, everyone is engineered to be perfectly suited to their class. They're always pleased because of the drug, and on top of that, their every sexual desire is immediately met. Is this the perfect society? At this point, most of us are probably feeling an internal conflict. On paper, it seems good. If you are always getting what you want, all of the time, things should be alright, right? But, for some reason, it all just feels shallow, empty. Perhaps all indulgence all the time isn't that great. But why not? This book is a classic for a reason. For decades, people have, on some level, felt like it really hits on this danger of overindulgence, of too much comfort. Why does the Brave New World feel hollow? Because people need to feel their power of will. They need to feel their capacity for self-direction to feel fulfilled. To be a complete prisoner to your vices is to lack autonomy, and to lack true autonomy is to lack humanity. What makes us different from animals? Sophistication, obviously, but what is that? Animals are completely subservient to their nature. An animal does not have refined capabilities. It doesn't reserve itself. It's instinctual. It's primal. If you lack discipline and direction, if you cannot resist the next impulse, you've abdicated your humanity. What makes you special? This is why the society of Brave New World is hollow. Whatever superficial pleasure can be doled out by the system is just that, superficial. The price of that hit, that pleasure, is selling out to be a cog in the machine. Here, you've surrendered. You've relinquished your power. Better yet, when you put down your sword, when you buy in or sell out to the structure, the magnitude of your being, that power does not evaporate. It's transferred. When you don't own you, when you're not in the driver's seat, someone or something else is. It could be another person, it could be a government, it could be a corporation, or a mix. But when you have no autonomy, you are just along for the ride. Now, think about today's world. Whether it's you or someone you know, or a lot of people you know, how many are addicted to social media? How many scroll for hours each day? How many can't control their health, their diet, their exercise? How many are reliant on substances to get through the day? Caffeine, nicotine, marijuana, alcohol, cocaine, other things. Let's step back for a moment. I started by telling you that our world isn't too different from the Brave New World. Granted, We don't have full-on genetic engineering yet, but we do have central coordination to sort people into their place. The vast majority of children, at least in America, go to public schools. From the time you are 5 years old, the government brings you into their program and spends 13 years figuring out just how smart you are. Then, you might go off to one of their universities, and you're not going to any one of them. You're going to the one that accepted you. Obviously, you go to the one that you got into, but within that, you are not going to the one that didn't accept you. You didn't test in. The central class planning worked. You were sorted for a certain trajectory, a certain career trajectory, a life trajectory, a prestige level, a class level. Let's say that, for some reason, you don't feel like it was a perfect fit. It being your existence, you want more from life. The system's prescription isn't working for you. But don't worry, we have all the mindless entertainment, fast food, porn, and drugs you could ever want. You'll be too busy chasing shallow highs to really think too deeply about any of it. If it feels good, it is good. Maybe that's why the book lives on. Because the emptiness the reader feels isn't just an intellectual curiosity. It's a lived experience for millions of people, day in and day out. Genuine happiness does not come from any quick fix. It is created over time through struggle culminating in success. Happiness comes from investment in yourself, in your capabilities, in your success, investment in your relationships, with your family, with your friends. Don't sell yourself out. Be wary of those offering the hit. You can preserve or reclaim your power, your direction, your purpose. There can be better days ahead, and you can create them. That's enough for today. I'm Johnathon McCartney, and this is Thinking Things Over. See you again soon.